Hip Hop Yelawolf Trunk Music Returns mixtape. Man, when the original Trunk Music was out, that was my shit. I was bumping that shit hard. So it had me really thinking Radioactive was gonna be, damn, this is gonna be like an extension of Trunk Music. And it wasn't. But at the same time, I understood Radioactive. You guys go back to the review. There's a commercial formula, and that's what he followed on Radioactive. And I understood it. I didn't think that it was horrendous, but that middle part with all of them sing-songy songs when Eminem came on talking about we need to make some songs for the chicks, for the bitches, no, for chicks, for the girls, exactly. So when that came on, I thought that was weak or whatever. But Trunk Music Returns shows Yelawolf's ability to make a love song in the way that he should make a love song, not in a commercial way.
Tennessee Love?
Yes, Tennessee Love is an amazing song. That's one of my favorites on the project. Fame is my absolute favorite on the project. Again, because Yelawolf is a lyrical artist. Yelawolf, I put him on almost any plateau with any other person that you say, yo, this guy can spit. I say Yelawolf can spit too. But what Yelawolf does is he gives you emotion. On Fame, you feel his anxiety about going up here to the 23rd floor and meeting L.A. Reid. And potentially like, well, damn, what do I do? Do I say true to my guns? Like, I don't want to perform for these motherfuckers. These niggas is fake. So you get that emotional side from him on Fame, on Tennessee Love, on the track Rhyme Room with Ill Killer Mike and Raekwon. You get that on top of on Catfish Billy when he's just going berserk. You know what I'm saying? And he's getting used, he's spitting, he's lyrical. That's the type of artist I fuck with. Because it's not just about your lyrical ability of how you can do this, that, and the third. I need to be able to connect with you because this is supposed to be art. It's supposed to be a reflection of you, of what you've been through, your pain, your ups, your downs, and everything. And I feel like Yelawolf gives you that on this mixtape. And I really hope he stays true to his word on Rhyme Room. And he knows that Radioactive has some radio attempts. And he's not going to do that. He's going to stick to his Catfish Billy, and really rock out the next major album, man. Fuck all this trying to fit a commercial scheme. Look, Yelawolf is a dope artist. Let him do him, and it's gonna come out good. The first Trunk Music was way better than Radioactive, and then this project, Trunk Music Returns, was way better than Radioactive. Let Yelawolf be Yelawolf. Let him control what he could control. Because look what happened to Kendrick. He controlled his own project. And it was dope as fuck. This is a true artist. Let him be him.
So let me ask you this: do you think Eminem will let him do that?
I don't. At this point, I don't give a fuck. You just need to let Yelawolf do Yelawolf. Look, let this dude do him. He is that good of an artist.
I mean, you should care if you didn't care for Radioactive as much as you. If you didn't care for Radioactive, I think you should.
But I think at the same time, if Eminem looks at the numbers and Eminem looks at the responses, then he should.
But didn't Yelawolf come out and say that it wasn't shady? It was actually Aftermath that was causing the issue. Don't remember that?
Yeah, he
it
did
probably
say that.
wasn't really Eminem. Maybe it was the people behind the scenes that were just like, it's shady record at the same time. Eminem got bosses too.
Exactly.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is, look, to all them bosses and all of y'all, if y'all watch us out, it's whatever. Let Yelawolf be Yelawolf, man. Let Yelawolf be Yelawolf.
Yeah, I like this project, man. I thought, I don't know. I kind of disagree with people. I think Tennessee Love shouldn't have been the last song. I think he could have ended it with Fame. I think by him talking about him going to Def Jam and then finally getting a deal with Interscope. I think he could have just ended it that way instead of ending it with Tennessee Love, a little bit of slower type of song. I think that one in Box Chevy Part 4 was probably my least favorite. Like I said, my two least favorite tracks was Box Chevy Part 4 and Tennessee Love. Favorite tracks easily was Catfish Billy and Rhyme Room with Killer Mike and Raekwon killing it. And like I said, I think the way he ended the album, the way he started the album off real good. I mean, the mixtape off real good, but then it ended with Tennessee Love was just like.
I ain't got a problem with that.
I disagree with you, B.
You can end on a slow track and it's a good slow track.
But I mean,
and I like how it started off with Firestarter and it ended with Tennessee Love because you got the two sides of Yelawolf.
Opposites.
Yep.
No, he could have finished it out different. But I mean, overall, I do really thoroughly enjoy this project. It felt like Same thing with T.I. He felt like he was back on this shit again. He was hungry again. He had something to prove from that damn disappointing Radioactive album he released. So shout out to Will Power and Productions too. They did it. They thoroughly did a great job with the production side.
They did the whole album. Oh, okay.
And it was mixed. Yeah, it was mixed. It was mixed by Super Hot Beats. But yeah, Will Power did all the production on for the whole.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, he did the whole thing. I thought ASAP was okay on this feature. ASAP and Big Henry. Yeah,
You know what?
Yeah,
I did not care for that song.
I thought they
I
was
did.
okay.
I liked it. But I like Big Henry on it because like he was like the aggressive gangster.
Yep.
You know, Yelawolf was like the homie that's cool with the gangsters. And then like ASAP came on the track. I didn't like what he was saying, but how he sounded, he was the laid back gangster.
I have been listening to ASAP's album a lot. I'm starting to feel weird about myself. But I like ASAP's album a lot. I did not like ASAP at all on that track. I actually like Big Henry.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the fuck Big Henry is.
What about Paul Wall?
Paul Wall,
he did his thing.
Paul Wall,
I forgot to mention. I said Paul Wall did his thing.
Paul Wall did
It was
his
good
thing.
for Yelawolf to put him out. Yeah.
Most definitely. I like Paul Wall was cool.
I
I always thought Paul Wall was good
No,
for what
he's
he does.
okay, but for some odd reason I didn't like him on that song.
Paul Wall spit. I'm gonna fuck.
Because when the song was like, man, who is this? Because it didn't really.
couldn't tell it was Paul
It did not sound like Paul Wall.
It didn't sound
when I first
all
heard
the way
it. No.
like
I thought it sounded like Paul Wall. It sounded like a more mature Paul Wall.
Exactly. It sounds like a more mature Paul Wall.
When I put it on and Firestarter came on, like that the first song just really set the tone for the whole mixtape, and it was a short 10 songs that was concise and compact and impactful in that brief window that he had. So yeah, it was a great album, and listening to this mixtape, whatever, but listening to this, and of course knowing what Radioactive was, even what it was intended for, but even though I understood the gripe then, I fully understand the gripe that people had now, because you know there's a clear difference between the two. Obviously, you know, it was him having the free creative control to do and say and put out whatever type of album he fucking wanted. And for me, the producers killed this shit. The production on this album was outstanding, and I loved it. I love the approach that Yelawolf took with each song, and I love how, you know, he rhymed over each song and everything, man. So shout out to Yelawolf. It was definitely a really good project, man. Really good
I
mixtape.
fucking love this. I love this project. This is what Radioactive should have been. And I think I don't remember, I think I watched a review one time, so I can't remember what I said, but I wanted Radioactive to be Trunk music, but slightly different, or Trunk music elevated. And I think that's what this was. This wasn't exactly like the first Trunk music, but this was Yelawolf taking that concept and expanding on it. And that's what he should have done with Radioactive. And I'm glad he admits that Radioactive, some of that shit was lame, point blank. The first song I heard was Way Out, and I was like, okay, I like this track, but the production is wonky. I don't know about this production, it's weird. Then Fast Ride came out, and I was like, once again, the production is weird, what the fuck? Then it clicked, I'm like, okay, this is on purpose. This is what he's going for. Now Fast Ride is my shit. On that ass, bitch. Bumping this funky ass shit to ride to. Yeah, then he spit real quick. That shit is crazy.
Like, that's crazy.
Crazy. And he was like that throughout the whole mixtape. Like,
Catfish.
Catfish Billy, where he's just doing that weird yelling thing. Like, that's passion that you don't hear from Yelawolf. And that shit about throwing you in the fucking river with the piranhas, with a boat full of drinking water while I'm drinking on Corona under an umbrella.
And making a book with everything, with all of my accomplishments and everything I did for hip hop, putting it in the book.
Yes.
And then how he ended it when he said, I'm just a sick son of a bitch. Now do you feel me?
Right.
Yeah. Hey.
That was not shit you heard on Radioactive.
Nah.
This is Yelawolf the way Yelawolf is supposed to be, in my opinion.
I agree.
Just hard. And the thing about it is, I think what made this album so good, or this whatever mixtape, I don't care. This is just an album to fucking me. Radioactive could have been a mixtape. This is a fucking album. What makes this so good to me is that Yelawolf sounds comfortable again. The thing that fucked up those songs on Radioactive is he sounded awkward. It wasn't him. This is Yelawolf. From start to finish. I can't name a single track that I didn't like. Even Box Chevy 4, when I first heard it, I was like, ooh, I don't know about this. This is not really what I was looking to hear. second, third listen, I get it. It has its place. You know, everything fit. And I thought the features all did their thing. I wasn't super hot with Raekwon.
Yeah.
I thought Raekwon could have done a lot better, mainly because Killer fucking Mike. Jesus Christ!
What the fuck?
How the fuck does Killer Mike still have verses like this after rap music? Killer Mike and Yelawolf, I want to be the first ones to say this shit. Killer Mike and Yelawolf need to do a collaborative project. I don't care if it's over L beats or these beats. I think this shit would be fucking classic.
I think they would kill whatever beat
They
want.
would.
They would kill every beat.
Those two bouncing off each other like Slow American
Yep, it wouldn't even matter.
on Radioactive,
It
those
wouldn't
two
even matter.
bouncing off each other is just sick. But yeah, man, this project gets a fucking at least an A from me. At least an A.
But you know, on that track Rhyme Room, when I first heard it and I heard Raekwon's verse, I had to rewind it to see if the beat was different for him.
Right.
Because I was like, why are you so off? And then when Killer Mike comes in and then Yelawolf come in, like they killing it.
They find it so good.
So then I had to rewind. I'm like, yo, that's the same beat.
But you know why? I think that Raekwon is probably not the kind of rapper
That goes over that.
that goes over the production.
He did.
That production was real laid back. But Yelawolf, that's one thing that's so dope about Yelawolf. Yelawolf can spit that rapid fire shit over a mellow ass beat.
Yeah.
Killer Mike, same thing. I don't think Ray is that type of rapper.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
I mean, no shots to him. Man.
No, come on now. Everybody knows Raekwon's dope as
Right.
fuck.
It is what it is. It's one of those things.
Yelawolf, thank you. Like I think as a Yelawolf fan, I think as all of your fans, I think you kind of needed to put this out, because you're dope. You're dope. Everybody knew that. People doubted you on Radioactive, but thank you for Trump Music Returns, and go download that shit, man. Go bump this shit for real. God, you know what I'm doing with it. I ain't even gonna say it this time. You already know.
Yeah, good shit, man. I love the production. Love Yelawolf on it. I love the features on it. It was overall a very great, good project from Yelawolf. It lived up to what everybody was saying about it. It was good as shit. So I fucks with it.
I fucked with it. Right.
Very great.
But great job on the mixtape, Yelawolf. Thank you for giving us this project. Flow, everything was great. Love the project, man. Check it out. Glad to have you back hungry and angry again and aggressive again. Oh yeah, hope to have that project with Big Crit. I think he's supposed to be having a country cousin, so hopefully he release that this year as well. Interested to see what you're gonna do with your next major release, though.
Shit, I want to know too after this shit.
Yeah. This should have been Radioactive, man. And I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad that there's a few things I'm glad about. I'm glad that he is like B said. I'm glad he sounds hungry again. I'm glad he's sticking to himself again. Yeah, Yelawolf, like everyone here said, thank you for renewing my personal faith in you. I said some things in the review. I was very disappointed in Radioactive. I was doubting what Yelawolf was gonna do after that, but I'm glad that he came back and said, on that ass, bitch. Funky ass shit to ride to. Anyway, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Plans fuck up too.
I don't give.
Oh, he did say that? I don't give a fuck! That's that part at the end of Catfish Billy when he was screaming and hollering. That's what I'm talking about. Passion, Yelawolf.